Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Chewy again. And we're going to go back to the clipboard and wanted to do a couple things. I'm going to go and get a pigletch so we can start farming for pigletch hearts. And also, in order to get there, we need to find the pyramid in the other and do a little bit of exploring of the pyramid. And I think from there we will start ours so that we can, I think maybe it's NOB EAU. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, hang on one second. All right. And then from there, so I actually set up an area over here for ours. And so we'll basically, that'll be our next room. Right now I've got source gems being generated. I moved that over here because we're going to need those in a bit. And then we're also going to need to use some source links to come from over here. So we've got a aggro source link for that. But I want a Vitalik source link here so that it goes based on... So we get source every time a mob is killed, right? But we're going to need to do a lot of relaying of that source. So we'll need splitters and relays, source splitters, and then some source links. So right now I've grabbed the salamander eye, which will let us go through the other... and it will dispel blaze. It should dispel there. Yeah. All right. And then so we have our group here. Our pyramid. This is the one we want. And we're frozen. Great. Nice. All right. So it looks like we are this way. And we are 1,600 blocks away. All right. Well, I was over here at one point, somewhere close. Did I find this already? Or is that underneath? Oh, that's the dungeon. Okay. That's this here. That's where we got our smithing templates. And apparently that one is underneath, but I don't know what's in there. All right. So we'll keep going over here. And I don't have a waystone with me. So I'm going to have to do a waypoint, go back, and then come back with a waystone. Should probably make an autocraft for the waystones. I mean, I have like 8 or 9 of them left, but probably a good idea to have them craftable. There it is. Okay. So Let's do a waypoint here. Pyramid. Other. And we'll go home. Oh, it's a waste stone. There we go. All right, now let's try back. See if, first we'll see if that works. And it does. Cool. All right. Pyramid. Other. All right. And we will... Huh, okay. So apparently the waypoint is gone. I did forget one thing. Factory floor. All right. So these both have withers in them, so I don't want to take those away. There we go. Here we go. And yep, so our piglets kind of hang out here. Out on the roof. And they're pretty much indestructible. They're monsters. They have... So they... Yeah, 1,000 HP. So basically you could sit here all day. And they... You can't see it, but they shoot projectiles. And so without something really stout, you know, you can sit there and pound away all day, and they're just not gonna, you're just not gonna get, like, you can put them into, you know, an encased area, and you can get them, maybe, but, you know, it's just, standing there pounding away at them, it's just not gonna do any good. They're just too strong, so. Just is what it is, you know? So, I guess what we can do... so we can wait for the Drigme, or... We can do the mob duplicator... I don't remember which one. Alright, so let's change that spawn point. So it's not in the middle. Alright, this one isn't being used, so we can also change that spawn point. And then, so this one is the duplicator. And boom, change that. Do I have any blocks? Here we go. Yeah, no glass, of course, but all right. So let's change the spawn point here. And then we'll also go get my personal shrinking ray. Hmm. So the pigletches cannot be... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So this has to be now a... It has to be the pygmies. So we actually haven't used this for anything. So, oops, this one. So we'll set it up in here. You can't do that because I need to get source into it. Interesting. Okay, so I won't be able to do that, but we are going to have to do... We're going to have to start into ours pretty heavy here. So I'm going to get started with that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I think we have kind of what we need. So I looked up the stats, and the source relay is 30 blocks. Okay, I totally put down the wrong device. That is that. All right, so now we have our source relay splitter, the source relay, our Vitalik source link, and then now we need the wand, the Dominion wand, which will allow us to link everything together. Okay, so that's a stick, 2 gems, and gold. There we go. What? Oh, did I do the reverse? I did. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Perfect. All right. So now we have our so we are going to put a source relay. If it's in the middle of this room, 5, it is right here. Nope. It is over here. There it is. Okay. So now, so we go about 30 blocks, right? So this is 510 or 518. All right. So we'll go here. About 490. All right. So let's hope for the best here. And I forgot the Dominion wand. Okay, so we're going to right click from the source link to the source relay. So now it's taking source from one location. So we right click this, and then we right click the next one, right click that one, right click that one, right click it again, right click that one. Oh, too far away. So right click there. Too far away. All right, so I'm going to need another relay. Okay, so let's see if we've got source happening. We have to turn particles back on. Oh, that one's too far away too. All right. And we need another one. Let's grab a couple more. Okay, I don't see any of those say too far away. Cool. Now, okay, so that should be receiving. Oop. Okay. So I think okay, I think we're good. No take location set. No. Okay. That didn't work. Let's make sure that's working. Oh no. Okay. Okay. So we are not working here. No, it's not working. Even though it's saying that it's connected. Taking from one connection and sending to one location. Okay, be right back. I'm going to have to check this out. Okay, so... got my microphone. Okay, so apparently this is working, but it's just super slow. So, all right, well... okay. So, I guess we will just let this go, and then... you know what? Okay. I'm an idiot. So we need it to... okay, no take location, so it's not pulling anything. So that relay should now be going directly to it. None of these are filling. All right, so it's sending to 105, 64, 518. So that's the one. All right. So I think that is the right configuration. But all right, I don't understand why the no take location is, why it's designated no take location, because it's receiving it. It is receiving it from that other relay. But We'll just go on the assumption that this is correct. And we'll go from there. So the other, if that doesn't work, we'll give it a little bit. If it doesn't work, then we can go with the agronomic source link. That's not too big of a deal right now, so I'm going to do that. So relay. No idea why I was doing that. Okay. And then we're going to go here. And here to here. I think we're working now. So yeah, they're either... So I wonder if the Vitalik source link isn't... Yeah. So these are starting to fill. So the Vitalik source link wasn't getting hardly any source at all. And I think that may be because it's being killed by the mob crusher and not by some kind of more mechanical means. And that way it's not quite as much. But yeah, this thing is pumping now. Cool. All right. So we will leave that go. And yeah. Wait, what all right. Pause real quick. Okay. So let's grab what we have here. Wow. That was a whole lot of nothing. All right. And then, so we will, so we grab the piglet. We started Ars Nouveau. Rig me. Farm. Now, in order to catch a Drigme, we need a Wildenhorn. We got 5 of those. Let's go ahead and disable our magnet real quick. And now we just have to find out where we can find a Drigme. Let's see if any show up here on the map. Okay, so I need to find out where they are. Desert biome. So we could do this with the delightful dirt, maybe. All right, so we need 4 buckets. Oh, I had I had a whole setup over here. I just ignored. I should have just, instead of making new ones, I should have come over here. Okay, so all right. Now we just got to find a chicken. Starbunkles, bees, horses. All right. Keep moving here. There's Drigme. Let's see. Okay, so he is to my east. There you are. Thank you, sir. All right, so let's get a chicken. If we can still. Oh, there's another Drigme. Oh, nice. Got 2 charms out of each of those Drigmes. Hey, another one. Okay, well, maybe we don't need to do the... There is a chicken right there. There's 2 more Drigmes over there. All right, so I will go here and grab the chicken first. There we go. Okay, now the other Drigmes, where are they? They are southwest. There we go. Okay. Now, that should give us a really good start. Okay. So, our Drigme charms. Okay, so a seed, fish. I think these will work. And then carrots. Oops. Wheat. Apples. Gems. All right, let me try this again. See how close we are. Drig me. So wheat, apple, carrots, 2 seeds. Wheat, apple, carrots. Oh, we need additional seeds. Okay. So we do one here, here, here. Wait, are we missing one? Not 2 seeds. A seed and a fish. Perfect. All right, so seed, apple, fish, wheat, carrot. Boom. Seed, apple, fish, carrot, wheat, and 3 gems. Nice. So we got it now. All right, almost there. Okay. So now I will be right back. Okay. So now okay. So what we want to do is kind of open up a spot here that we can easily kind of tap into the source. All right, so that is going to take a little bit of cleanup. However, so we can put a source jar in there. And then, so we need a mossy cobblestone. And let's go ahead and make some fences. Because these guys like to escape. All right. So now let's put him in the middle. So our actually, I think we're going to need a little more space too. So let's go to 7 blocks. Okay. So we need a stick. We need an ender chest. So we have a source jar. Okay. So now the one thing we need to do is to get our piglet into a containment jar. So the containment jar is this recipe. And then we need a ritual brazier. And we need a containment ritual. Vexing. Archwood. So that's the purple sapling. You know what? I should grow this so I have enough for the future. Nope, twerking doesn't work. All right. Okay. Containment ritual. What are we missing? Oh, manipulation essence. Okay. All right. So we will set up our pedestal right here. And then there. And what do we need for manipulation essence? Redstone, a clock, and a stone button. All right. So, clock, redstone, and a button. Okay. So, ritual containment. Perfect. So, all right. So this is our piglet. All right. So he is now contained. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear out top of this a little bit. Okay. So now... Okay. So now we get our little Drigme henge. All right. And we have to get Source now into the room. So where is... Oh, the Source Star is in there. Okay. So we are going to take it from there and go to here. So now we're looking for the Piglet's Heart. Yeah, I don't know. There goes one. Sweet. I don't know the exact numbers of how long it takes, but we have our first one. So that's perfect. Gives us our quest. Sweet. And we got one in return. Nice. So that's perfect. And that's a good place to call it an episode. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and cross everything off of our list. Drigme Farm, we found the pyramid. We got Ars Nouveau somewhat going. I'm probably going to have to do something to make more of the essences here, but for now, this is a good place. And see, they're already off the Stonehenge. They just can't be bothered to follow the rules. So, yeah. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.